pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the bases are empty here with 2 men. And he'll step off and try again. Up top, it's 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's been...
Ball 4, take your base.
Your attention, please. Now
and hit him. First base.
Number
3.
3.
That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. He's out. 3. Out. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. Out.
So next to bat will be Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this. Run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first. And a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Next to dig in, Hunter Renfroe. No hits to this point. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 delivery. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, DK Hernandez.
Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB now. In there, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away 3 passes.
That's outside.
He lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, pulled toward right center field. Mullins will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Danny Henderson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Next to hit is Tyler Stevenson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Narvaez will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Three and 0. Donovan Solano would be next. Fouled off. It's fouled away. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next to hit, Donovan Solano. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Fastball well outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Plawecki has it. And that ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Narvaez will stay in the ballgame, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Darren O'Day comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Next to bat is Tristan Casas. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's the pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-1 to count. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Now pitch on the way. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Garrett Mitchell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And he fouls this one off. Half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's the first pitch. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Nope. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. The set and the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. High in the air down the right field line. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Boston strands a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Garrett Whitlock takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in Ronaldo Hernandez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now pitching, number 59, Ronaldo.
Jorge Mateo will come on now and pinch run here.
Jorge Mateo.
We are into extra innings, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ryan Keane.
The right fielder, Ryan Keane.
A throw behind the runner at second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. The 0-1. Mateo's off and running. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And that brings up Javi Baez, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 26 for him on the season. And it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lock behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. At the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Baltimore's out in front, 4-2. Jorge Mateo will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 26, Jorge Mateo.
Devin Williams enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
1-0 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 2-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Three and 2, the count for Rafael Devers.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3 and 2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Bogaerts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Chopped up the line to first. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score today. Darren O'Day earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Devin Williams closes the door for the save, his league-high 40th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.